Lab program 3. Design, develop, code, and run the program in any suitable language to implement the next state function. Analyze it from the perspective of boundary value testing, derive different test cases, execute these test cases, and discuss the test result. So, next program it is about next date function. So while calculating the next date, with respect to the today's date, we need to calculate the next date or the tomorrow's date. We will consider the day, month, and the year. And along with that, we also have to consider number of days in a month. For example, day it can be either 1 to 30, 1 to 28, 1 to 29, or 1 to 31. These are the all possible cases. And one more thing is for the month. So month it is 1 to 12. That is the point we have to consider. And year you can give any limit. You can set some boundary for year also. And one more thing is we need to concentrate on leap years also. So there are many more considerations that you need to know about next date. So here in the first line of the program, you can see that month is equal to 4, 6, 9, 11, and this has 31 days. So these many April and 6th month, that is June, and 9th month, that is September, and 11th month, that is November, will be having the day 31. Next you have to calculate for leap year. So for leap year, once in a 4 years, the leap year will come. So that you have to calculate. So this is what for calculating the leap year. Next is this is the condition what you're giving for day, the rate from 1 to 31, and next for month it is 1 to 12, and similarly for year you're considering 1812 to 2013. So this is what the boundary you're giving for day, month, and year. Next, if Feb month is 2, that is if it is a February, then you have to check for whether it is a leap year or not. So this is what done here. You are checking for the leap year or not. If so, considering all these cases, you have to calculate the next day. So if day is less than 31, then tomorrow's day will be day plus 1, and month will be month plus 1, and if it is less than 30, again it is same for case 4 and 6, 4 and 6 for April, for June. If it is less than 30, then day plus 1, else you have to increase the date, or it is not increasing, it is resetting the value of date, and also you have to reset the value of month. So for months which has only 30 days, then if it is if the date is 30, for the next date it has to reset both date and month. So likewise, if the month is December, it has to reset the year also. So all those, if it is 2012, then it has to reset the year to 2013. So as days a month you have to reset. Similarly, if the month is 12, until that you are changing or you are resetting only the date and month. But when it comes to December, you have to reset the year also. So this is what the program, and here the leap year calculation, and as usual the test case name, experiment number, and test data that we have to enter the date, month, and year with the precondition, that is month is equal to 1 to 12, day is 1 to 31, and year is 1812 to 2013. And description is we are doing the boundary value analysis for next date program. Now this is what the minimum, minimum plus 1, normal, maximum minus 1, and maximum value for month, day, and year. For month, it is minimum 1 plus 1, normal value, maximum is 12, 12 minus 1 is 11. Similarly, for date, it is 1 to 31. So with respect to that, you have to calculate these three values. And here, year minimum it is 1812 and maximum is 2013. So with respect to that, you have to calculate these three values. So these are the boundary values for next date program. Now, how to write the test cases? As I told you, have to do all combinations of five values like minimum, minimum plus 1, minimum, minimum nominal, minimum max minus 1, minimum maximum. Like that, you have to do all possible combinations of these five values. So here, these are the few examples, or here I've used around 25 test cases. So here you can see minimum value for month and date, and this all the three variables, that is MDY, you are giving your minimum values. Next again, this is the minimum value, minimum plus value, again minimum value, nominal value, minimum value, maximum value. This is minimum value, sorry, max minus 1 value. This is minimum and maximum. So like that, you have to make all possible combinations of all the five values, and you need to eliminate the duplicates. After eliminating the duplicates, we will get 25 test cases. So these are the different test cases. I hope after listening to lab 1 and lab 2 program, so no need to explain individually all the test cases. So that is what the basic idea about how to write the test cases. First, you have to consider those five values, and you have to do all possible combinations with the five values, and you need to eliminate the redundant copies or the duplicate copies. Next, go to the special value test cases. So what are these special value test cases? See, enter the D1, M1 and Y1 valid cases. Now month you can give 12, date you can give 31, and year 1811. In reality 1811, yeah, that year is there. But with respect to your program, what output you will get should display the message value of the year in year range 1812 to 2013. So what we are doing is we have set some boundary for year also. 1811, it is a valid value for year, but once you give the boundary value, it is not possible to give the value which comes outside the boundary. That is not considered. So that's why you will get this type of message or the notification. Enter the D1, M1 and Y2 valid cases. So 12, 31, 2012. Yeah, this is valid. This you can get. Enter the D1, M1 and Y3 valid cases. So 12, 31, 2013 should display the message. Next is out of boundary. Now see this condition. Month is 12, right? Month is 12 and date is 31. So this is December 31, 2013. So next date will be 1 2014. Now the next date, whatever it is there, that is in the year 2014, that is out of the boundary. So the so 2014 will not come inside the boundary, so that we will, so these are the different special cases. Okay, if you give valid cases also, you will get some alert message or notifications kind of message. It should display saying that the values are valid, but in our program it is considered as invalid. Thank you.